Hello, welcome to Hip Talk, the podcast where we talk about all the new cool features and innovations coming to the Hedera network. My name is Keith Cole, and I'm a product manager at Hashgraph, and I'm very honored today to be joined by Ali Nikan, who's my colleague and also a director of product management at Hashgraph. Welcome, Ali.
Hi, Keith. Thanks for having me here.
Oh, great to have you. So today we're focusing on our new release 64, of which you are the release manager for. And in particular, we're going to be talking about a new, exciting new feature in that release called HIP 1046, which have to do with the gRPC endpoint support. Could you maybe talk more about this feature and what it delivers to the community?
Yeah, absolutely. Happy to. So I'm going to talk about HIP 1046, gRPC-Web Proxy endpoint support to the address book. So basically, historically, connecting front-end applications to Hedera using JavaScript SDK in particular has been challenging. We had to hard-code our gRPC endpoints into our SDKs to overcome browser security restrictions. The approach was not efficient or scalable, and that would require manual update and coordination every time a new node joined or if one of the endpoints changed. In this release 64, with HIP 1046, we are introducing dynamic endpoint discovery for gRPC Web Proxy endpoint. So Hedera address book, after this release, would include gRPC endpoint information, and the SDKs can dynamically retrieve that information from the address book. It would eliminate the need for hard-coded endpoint and simplify the whole development process. There are a few key benefits that I want to mention. One, as I was mentioning, the development process would be simpler. Now we don't have to hard-code the endpoint every time an endpoint change, but also it will help us scale much faster because we are adding new nodes to the network, and it will eliminate the coordination and that need.
Yeah, so that's a really exciting feature enhancement that I really think will improve a lot of experiences for developers working with the network. I think one of the other areas of improvement in Release 64 was a continued work on block streams. Now, I don't think we're going to go in depth on this one here, but I do want to mention that these words, block nodes, block streams, also another some new cryptography code we're calling TSS. These are all exciting new innovations on the Hedera network that will be kind of being rolled out in this release and many other future releases. I did want to make a call to the community. A great place to learn about these new advancements is, of course, through the HIPs themselves, but also I would invite any of you to attend. We have this technical steering committee meeting at Hyro every Tuesday, and in those meetings, you'll often hear presentations of these HIPs. So it's a great chance for the community to kind of learn more about whether it's block nodes, block streams, or TSS, but other types of HIPs. In a very interactive way. You can ask questions. You can, and of course, if you can't attend that meeting, offline, you can always leave questions and comments about these HIPs themselves at hips.hedera.com. So I just want to make that call out because I think that's another exciting area of advancement for Release 64. Anything else that you would add, Ali?
No, that was a great summary. I would also add the HIP number for block stream, if you're interested, is 1056. Feel free to read that, and it's a really exciting HIP. We are very excited about that.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time, and thank you, everyone, for joining Hip Talk.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.